Tom Jones, the man from Savannah, Georgia. Tom, one of the most popular wrestlers in Southwest Championship Wrestling, against the man from Nuevo Laredo, Nick Ramirez. And we're waiting now for the timekeeper, Mr. Blanchard. I don't think Mr. Blanchard is here. Anyway, here we go. There's the bell. Let me get my headsets on, and here we're ready to go. Tom Jones and Nick Ramirez in the middle. Tom Jones asked to break, and break he did. Nick, a real agile wrestler. Over there, and look at the takedown. Beautiful takedown on the part of Nick Ramirez. Got under him. The leg dive and took him down. With the leg bar right down, and but Tom Jones is now in the ropes, so again has to make the break. Tom Jones, 260 pounds. Nick Ramirez at about 235. Tom Jones, one of the strongest men on the circuit, ladies and gentlemen. I keep saying that, it is true. This man is double tough. Very, very slow, deliberate wrestling match right now, ladies and gentlemen. We've had some matches this evening, haven't we? Wow. Tom Jones and Nick Ramirez. Tom Jones now to a full Nelson. It's the third time tonight that we've seen that old wrestling hold. A lot of times, well, look at that arm block, that hip block takeover. And to get it, Nick, after he got it over, had lost his balance. It took so much strength to get Tom Jones over. Tom Jones again, a full Nelson. That turns him around. Now hip block, and down he goes. Has just returned the favor on Nick Ramirez. Tom Jones, Savannah, Georgia. Nick Ramirez from Nuevo Laredo, Mexico. Again, into the ring, and Nick slams him. Woo! Tom says, come on, man, don't do that. Woo! Tom used to be an amateur fighter of no mean ability, let me tell you that. And Nick catching him with a kick into the stomach. Another blow to the chin, another kick in the solar plexus, and a knee into the upper chest and face. And Tom, whoa, look at that. His head hitting that mat just full force. Nick Ramirez taking quite a blow there from Tom Jones. Nick still gets him over into so the hammerlock. From there, he takes him on down into a toe hold, a crossover now. This is a real, he's Tully Blanchard, as most of you who are aficionados of Southwest Championship Wrestling knows, this is one of Tully Blanchard's favorite holds. Of course, I still talk of Tully. Man, he sure changed. Wow. Anyway, let's don't talk about him anymore. So right now, Nick Ramirez, want to tell you that coming up on Southwest Championship Wrestling, Mil Mascaras, who has recently battled Nick Bockwinkel for the World's Heavyweight Championship. Mil Mascaras, one of Mexico's leading wrestlers. Also, the Tag Team International World's Champion, Dorian Terry Funk, whose father held the World's Championship. Dory Funk Jr. held the World's Championship. And also the current World's Champion. Well, look at that beautiful takedown on the part of Tom Jones. But he's in the ropes, so you have to break. Also coming is Nick Bockwinkel, the current World's Champion, and Abdullah the Butcher, who Joe Blanchard says trains on raw liver and raw chickens. Nick Ramirez is having to break because he said he used the hair, and that really can get Tom Jones upset. Also, the Sheik. This is the man that is probably feared more than a great number of wrestlers in wrestling circles, and these are all going to be on Southwest Championship Wrestling. Once again, Ramirez asked to break because they said he used the hair, but Juan Reynosa does not go through with it. Tom Jones trying to use his superior strength, as you can probably see. He has superior strength on Ramirez, but a lot of times, and down he goes. Well, I saw him grab his trunks then. He grabbed the upper part of his trunks and brought him down. But anyway, As I was saying, a lot of times superior strength helps you in wrestling, but it's your balance and how you get the move started, and it's really something because you've seen, whoa, now there was just strength. Taking a head scissor on the part of Nick Ramirez now, and he gets out of it. Now to a side headlock, Tom Jones. But look at Nick move, gets out of it now, gets into a hammerlock.